Hey, it's Mimi Guidry. I've been getting a lot of questions lately about the meal planning app that I've been sharing quite often with y'all. I use it every week to do my meal planning on a Sunday. It keeps me accountable, and it's better to have a plan because if you don't have a plan, you'll either end up spending too much money on takeout or eating very badly. So I always like to have a plan made up, and usually I try to cook once or twice a week a meal that will give us leftovers. So every day of the week will be covered because we do plan for dining out or takeout 1 or 2 nights a week, inclusive of the weekends. So I'm going to do a screen share little quick tutorial to kind of show you how the app works and how I use it. So if you go into my account here, you can see that I've been using this for quite a few years now, since 2020, and I'm really glad that I found it, and I like to tell everybody about it because it's really great. So I'm at the beginning of the app here, and as you can see, there's a cook section where you can keep all of your recipes that you've saved, and then there's a plan section where you will plan out your meal plan by clicking and dragging these recipes. And then there's the shop tab, which populates the ingredients from the recipes that you put into your plan for the week. So it's really pretty cool. So let me show you one way that I use it. And I also want to mention there is an app for your phone, but I rarely use that because I usually do my meal planning from my laptop. So I'm showing you on my laptop. So let's just say you wanted to search for a recipe for blueberry muffins. And you ended up on, say, this one. Okay, so this is on the All Recipes website. And if you like this recipe and you wanted to pin this one to your plan to eat, what you would do is you would go into your bookmarks where you have saved the extension for the clipper. And that's a free extension that you would just add to your Chrome, and I saved it at the top so it's easy for me to find. And then the Plan to Eat app imports the recipe into your area there, into the cooking area. So then if you go back to the Plan to Eat section, you can see that recipe was just imported. And there it is. And you can print it from here if you wanted to print it. And also, if I wanted to go to my planner, let's see, so today's the 12th, but if I wanted to plan to make this tomorrow, all I have to do is drag this over and it's there. And so then you can see that my shopping list will have the ingredients populated that are needed for me to cook that recipe. Let's say I need to remove everything because I have everything, but except, let's just say I need eggs. So I'm going to go, and I need blueberries. So let's just say I'm going to remove this, and the steaks is for another meal, which I do need steaks. So we're going to remove those other items. And then we know here that we're left with eggs, steaks, and blueberries, which at that point we could print the list. So that's really cool. I don't use this. I just do it. I just visually scan it. But that's really pretty cool too. So let me go back to the planner and show you again. So I usually do my meal planning on a Sunday. And say I wanted to look for some new recipes to try, I would get on the computer and just browse around and maybe save a couple of recipes to my cook area here in the app. I would just pin them like I just showed you. So then I'm going to plan for my week. So this is what I'll do. So first I'll start with the easy ones. Say I know that we're going to dinner with friends on Saturday. I'll go ahead and just type dining out on Saturday. And so that's there. And I know we usually do takeout on Friday night. So I'll type sushi takeout on Friday. And that leaves me with the rest of the week. Usually Sundays is the day I do my meal planning, and so we just kind of eat whatever. We're just usually around the house and just, grab something quick. So I usually don't worry too much about Sunday. So I want to find something that I want to cook on Monday, and I'll just kind of scan through here. Okay, I want to make Parmesan crusted pork chops, so I'm just going to drag this over to Monday. And I also know that this is going to make 4 pork chops, so I'm going to have leftovers. So all I have to do here is click it and do plan as leftover, so then I can drag it over to, say, Wednesday night. And then I'll figure I'll probably cook something else on Tuesday. So how about stuffed shells on Tuesday? And I know for sure that's going to have leftovers too. So I'll plan that as a leftover. There's no photo attached to this recipe, so maybe I want to take a look at the recipe to refresh my memory about it. I want to view recipe here, and I can look and glance at that. And so my week is set for my dinners. I usually don't plan lunches or breakfast. I kind of eat the same thing pretty much between like 2 or 3 different things. Sort of every day, and lunch is either like a sandwich or a salad. I don't plan for that, but I need to plan my dinners because that's where I can get where I run out of time and I don't end up cooking and we have to order out or eat unhealthy, and that's what I don't want to happen. So it's really important for me to plan. And you can go several weeks out with this if you wanted to. I usually just do it a week at a time, but it's just really great. Now let me show you how to pin something from Pinterest. So let's just say that you wanted to search Pinterest to get some recipe ideas for the next week. And say you want to search for healthy crock-pot dinners. Okay. Cilantro lime chicken. That looks really good. So, okay, say we like this one and you decide you want to save it on your Pinterest. And say you wanted to go ahead and pin this into your plan to eat. And so there you go. You can save it. Cilantro lime chicken. And then if you go to your recipes, you can see there it is, slow cooker cilantro lime chicken recipe. And then maybe you want to add that into your week somewhere. So you can go to your recently added recipes, drag that over. I'm just going to look for cilantro. There you go, cilantro. And so you can do the same thing as before. You can go through here, eliminate the items that you don't need to purchase. And if you needed all the rest of this, then you could say that you wanted to remove those 5 items. So then you can remove the items you don't need. You can print your list. And that's it. I really do use this a lot. I'm really glad that I found it, and I hope that this helps you see how it can save you time, and it really does make meal planning a lot more fun because you don't have to just like sit and rack your brain or sit and look through recipes that you've saved to try to figure out what to cook. It's nice that you can pin the ones that you find online and have them easily accessible here in the cook section of the app. And then I will show you here. If you go to the Plan to Eat website, you can see here that there is a free trial. It's a 14-day trial, no credit card required, and it's $49 a year if you did decide to subscribe. And I believe they have a monthly option as well. And I also do have a special link with a discount for you. If you wanted to give the app a try, you would get 20% off of your first payment in addition to your free 14-day trial. And again, no credit card is needed for that, so I highly recommend you give this a try. I think that you'll be really impressed with this app. So I hope that helps, and if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask me. If I know the answer, I'll be happy to help you, and if I don't, I'll try to find out for you.